You are big enough to ask me out on a date, but you're not big enough to pay £25. Hey guys, so I'm actually getting ready to go for dinner. So I thought, why not switch on the camera? Why not? Why not? But can I just say thank you for all of the support received on my first video. Much appreciated. The topic that I want to discuss today, I think, is who pays on a first date. Now, let me just say, I can only offer my personal opinion, and my personal opinion is based on my experiences. All right? Okay, so to be honest, look, my opinion is that if a guy asks to take me out on the first date, then he has to pay, babe. He has to pay. And this has got nothing to do with me being a gold digger. It's got nothing to do with me just wanting a free meal. No, because at the end of the day, if I want a meal, I would go out and buy a meal, as I do on a daily basis. You know? So it's got nothing to do with that. For me, it has everything to do with principle. Yeah? It's got everything to do with principle. And to be honest, everything that I say in this video is based on a story that I will get into in a second. Guys, all the men out there watching this video, if you ask a woman out, if you tell a woman, look babes, let me take you out, I want to take you for dinner, you better pay. You better collect your wallet, you better collect your credit card or your debit card or your MasterCard and pay. Pay. Because if you don't pay, you're not a gentleman. How are you going to invite out a woman and not pay for the first date? I'm not talking about subsequent dates. I'm talking about the first date. And also, I think I need to say that I wouldn't want my son to pay for any woman who was disrespectful on a first date either. So I feel like the exception to that would be that you shouldn't need to pay if she was rude, if she made you feel uncomfortable. But if the date was all in all okay, then why are you not paying? Please explain to me why you are not paying. Why? This, as I say, my personal opinion on this topic is very much based upon a date I went on 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago, something like that. Yeah? And, okay, many lessons were learned. He was a Greek guy. And he... To be honest, the red flags were there. But one day, admittedly, I was bored and I decided to just agree to go on this date with him because to be honest, I kept delaying things. I never really wanted to meet. But as I say, I was bored. So I went. You guys, this concealer is actually going to dry and I will look like Casper the Ghost. Okay, so fast forward to the day of the actual date. We met up, he arrived, he sent me a picture of where he was, you know, just to basically, you know what, I actually have the WhatsApp conversation saved because I have WhatsApp conversations that date back to 2017, so I'm sure I can find the conversation and pictures, insert some pictures somewhere. So I'll do that. So he sent me a picture of outside of the restaurant to basically let me know where he was and just to say that he was waiting and blah 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 blah. So he just looked boring. He looked nothing like his pictures. We met on Tinder. He looked nothing like his pictures. My mum will kill me. He looks nothing like his pictures. Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind. So we go into the restaurant and I find my reservation, but then as we're sat at this table, I noticed that he was being kind of disrespectful to the waiters. He was doing, and you know, the funniest part was that the waiter was looking at me like I could provide him with any comfort. I was just looking away. Oh, it was so embarrassing because, oh it was so embarrassing, guys. The waiter comes to our table, and after he literally summoned him like one slave, anyway, the waiter comes to our table, and this Greek guy is like, she would take a steak and fries, she would take a salad, she would take a steak, or do you want a salad? Or do you... First of all, do I eat steak? First of all. I said, no, let me go through the burger options. He was like, okay then, she'll take the veggie burger. I was like, all right then, mate. Bloody hell. All right, well, I guess I'm having the veggie burger. Then, because you say I am. But okay, fine. I took the veggie burger. Then he's like, let's get wine, let's get sparkling water, let's get this, let's get that, let's get dessert, let's get a starter, let's get this, let's get more. Are you sure? Are you okay? Essentially, guys, he is ordering on my behalf. So I'm like, all right, I'll take a step back and I'll let him order. He's paying after all. At least I was under that impression. The bill came up to like £75. That was the best part, because the restaurant is not that expensive. It's very casual, and for the location, it doesn't cost a lot of money. So the guy said to me, so are we gonna go halves? Or he said to me, are you sure? Are you sure you can't find your purse? Are you sure you can't pay? I said, no, I can't pay. Sorry, don't have my card. I'll transfer you the money when I get home. You guys, he paid reluctantly, but he paid, yeah, nonetheless. Before I had even gotten up from my chair, before I had even tucked the chair back into the, back under the table, my guy sent me his bank details before we had even left the restaurant. Come on, this is what I'm talking about. Principle. Come on, you really telling me that you're gonna send a woman your do you have no shame? You're gonna send a woman your account details. I can't even get my words out. You're gonna send a woman your account details while she is sat there. Like, wouldn't you at least wait for me to get on the train before you embarrassed yourself like that? Are you not embarrassed? How embarrassing.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Look for yourself. I will pull it on the screen somewhere. He sent me his bank details, but the plot thickens. The story gets better. Of course, I never transferred him the money. And I think the next day or a couple of days after that, he sent me a message. Hi, Louise. Okay, look, now I have my laptop here so that I can actually read the message because I don't want to lie on people's names, and people will accuse me of lying. I'm not lying. This is what he said. He said, just check my balance and it's very low until Friday when I get paid. Hey, could you please transfer me the £25 sometime tomorrow? The thing is that the story does not end there. 2 days after that, he sends me a message. He sends me another message. And the message said, even if you got completely bored with me, you should at least have shown some respect by paying for what you consumed. Your behavior was really cheap. Okay. My behavior was cheap. He's saying that my behavior was cheap. Me, sorry, the person who was running down, sorry, I would have thought that the person who was running down somebody to pay £25 is the person who was cheap, no? The person who wants to take women out on dates and not... You are big enough to ask me out on a date, but you're not big enough to pay £25. Seriously, do I look cheap to you? Don't answer that. So I think it's time to wrap up the video because I'm talking way too much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and Thanks again for all of the support already received on my first ever video. Love you all and stay safe.